Hey guys, I'm currently visiting my parents in Naples, Florida. And so what I want to share with you guys is what I typically bring up for a very short trip. We're only going to be here for like 4 days. And so all my skincare products, as well as all the sun protective items I typically bring when I go somewhere sunny. And all of these products you're able to bring as carry-on, which is what I did. And so let's get into them. Okay, so before we jump into the products, I want to kind of just share with you guys my philosophy when it comes to bringing skincare products, especially for a short trip. I really like to simplify. It's so much easier for a short trip like this. You know, I really don't need to bring my whole skincare that I do at home. I normally take really good care of my skin. So if like for a few days, I don't bring like my exfoliants, I'm going to be okay. My skin is really going to be okay. Because I'm here in sunny Florida, what really matters for me is sun protection. So not just the skincare products like sunscreen, antioxidant serum, as well as some protective clothing. To start with, I'm, wearing a ton of sunscreen, waterproof sunscreen, reapplying every few hours. So I like to double cleanse. And here, the small size, sample size from Drunk Elephant. But it's just a nice cleansing balm that will help me remove all the waterproof sunscreen, any sort of makeup that I have on my face in the evening. You guys know that I am obsessed with benzoyl cleansers, but the CeraVe one that I normally use and it's just too much and too big to bring on, and so I just kind of picked up jelly foam cleanser from Drunk Elephant I'm using to remove the residue after using the cleansing balm. Next, I will absolutely not leave the house without my antioxidant serum. I brought my holy grail C E Ferulic serum, and this I apply all over my face, neck, and then whatever's left over on my hands. This is absolutely, I would say, probably even more important than using a retinol at night, especially when I'm in somewhere sunny. My skin is more like dry, combination dry, tends to get dehydrated very easily. So the moisturizer that I brought, again a smaller size, is from Alastin, their Ultra Nourishing Moisturizer. If you guys have tried this, this is such a lovely moisturizer. It's lightweight, absorbs really quickly, and it's got their Tri-Hex technology, which is a blend of peptides that's been shown to clinically improve signs of aging, help with fine lines and wrinkles. This moisturizer, it's mostly for convenience, but also it's really nice and hydrating, but doesn't feel heavy and sticky. And then for my retinol, I just brought a relatively small size of what I've been using at home, mostly so that way it's not wasted. But I've really been loving this Retinal. So this is retinaldehyde. This is a British brand, really well known for the retinoid formulations from Retinol, retinaldehyde, and then they also have this retinol retinoate, which is a conjugated retinol that has been shown to be less irritating and fairly efficacious. It's just not currently available in the US. There are not a lot of retinaldehyde products on the market. Because I've been using retinoid ever since my early to mid 20s. My skin is very used to retinoids, and so we typically say for like prescription retinoids, just a tiny pea-sized amount to your entire face. And honestly, that is how much my face can handle with prescription retinoids. But I find that with over-the-counter retinol or retinaldehyde, they're so much more gentle, and I'm able to use a lot more of it. Lastly, for eye cream, I just happen to have this really cute sample of one of my favorite Glow Recipe Avocado Retinol Eye Mask. I brought a spot treatment in case if I did break out in acne. And so the one that I brought is from Tula, their Go Away Acne Spot Treatment. Now I want to share with you what I brought with me sun protection-wise. As a dermatologist, all I can say is I can never bring on enough sunscreen. So I brought 2 mineral sunscreens, non-tinted. They are water resistant, so really important when you are going somewhere sunny. We're going to be spending a lot of time outside when it's hot and you're sweating, or maybe swimming, or spending time in the water. And so this one from Vanicream is really nice and gentle. It's 100% mineral. This one does leave a white cast, and it kind of has this little sticky feel, but I find for the body, it's actually perfect. I will say though, this new formulation is a lot better than their old one. The old one made me look like a vampire, but this one's much nicer. Up to 80 minutes, water resistant. Also, I can use this on my daughter too. I brought the Cetaphil Sheer Mineral SPF 30. Again, water resistant up to 80 minutes. And this one is nice because it's not as white and pasty. It's kind of like their Sheer Mineral for face, the one that you shake up. This is great for those with sensitive skin. And by the way, both of these are fragrance free. So again, suitable for those with eczema and sensitive skin. Doesn't feel as heavy or sticky. So I like this on the face. So usually what I'll do is I will layer my sunscreen after my skincare in the morning. I'll apply this and then finish off with my tinted mineral sunscreen. I like it sometimes. It's really not my favorite. This one it's a nice tint, and it comes in a few different colors. Has that primer-like finish. And it's great for those with oily skin, or say like I will wear on days that I'm filming so I don't look shiny and greasy. This is also water resistant up to 80 minutes. But I also want to share with you the other things I always bring with me when I'm traveling somewhere sunny. So don't forget your lips. I think that's one area that we often neglect, your bottom lip, because it sticks out more, are a lot more vulnerable to sun damage. About wrinkles, it can dry out your lips, and also a lot of skin cancer can happen on the lower lip SPF. And the one that I brought is just the one from Vanicream. This one is not the most cosmetically elegant. I'm going to just put it on for you guys to show you. Definitely leaves a white cast. It works well. I personally don't find it having a really funny taste. This also contains dimethicone, so act as emollient, keep your lips somewhat hydrated. This one's water resistant up to 80 minutes and SPF 30. Sunscreen for my daughter, additional sunscreen. Right? Can never have enough sunscreen. Their sunscreens are mineral based, water resistant, and have SPF 50. So I just brought this one for her, and if this one runs out, she's got plenty of mine that she can use. And lastly, I always have a powder SPF, one to help blot some of the oil that my skin will produce throughout the day, but also is a clean way, an easy way to reapply sunscreen. The powder SPF from Colorescience is one of my favorites. Kind of just run the brush on my hand until I'm seeing powder, so you know that there's powder coming through, and then I just kind of swish it around 60 seconds to get the adequate SPF. What I do is I kind of divide my face up into 4 quadrants. So like 30 or 15 seconds here, 15 seconds here, and 15 here, and 15 there. This is purely mineral-based powder, and it contains a little bit of tint as well. As a dermatologist, when I'm talking to my patients about sun safety habits, I'm not asking them to solely rely on sunscreen for that. Obviously, if you're not able to like seek shade between the hours of 10 to 2, try to wear some protective clothing. That is definitely going to be very helpful. Shirts, pants, or rash guards if I'm going to be swimming. Also, I will not go out without a sun hat. Good sun hats should be wide brim and should be made of SPF material. And the other things I like is one that is able to allow me to secure it well to my face, so that way it doesn't get blown away. To have a hat that is able to cover the back of our neck. So this one was gifted to me. It's from Sobari, which I believe is an Australian brand. It's got a wide brim, right? So good coverage, really great coverage for my face and my ears. It has this drawstring that you can secure so my hair won't get blown away. This has a loop that you can loop your hair through. You get really decent front and back coverage as well as security, and also I don't have to worry about my hair. Last thing I bring with me to these sun vacations is a supplement. So I don't take the supplement regularly, but if I'm going somewhere sunny and I know I'm actually going to be out physically in the sun for extended periods of time, I will take an antioxidant supplement. And the one that has been shown clinically to be beneficial is the Polypodium leucotomus. And Polypodium leucotomus is made from, it's a fern extract, and it's been shown in clinical studies to actually reduce the amount of UVB induced erythema or redness. So basically it helps to decrease the chances of sunburns. You guys, it's not a replacement for sunscreen. However, I feel like when I take this along with my sunscreen and my sun protective gear, clothing, hats, I just feel extra protected. 1 supplement a day. You can take 2 if you're going to be out in the sun for extended periods of time. That is what I bring with me when I'm going on a short trip, especially somewhere sunny. I hope you guys found this video helpful. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. You can find more on skincare tips on my social media, Instagram as well as TikTok. And I will see you guys next time.